Hi everyone, this is Derek, just here to spend a few minutes to share information about the UFLI Aligned Spelling Boost program at Summit Ridge Academy. The purpose of the program is to strengthen structured literacy instruction by aligning weekly spelling routines with UFLI Foundation lessons. This is going to create consistent, explicit, and predictable instruction for the students who come to the program at Summit Ridge Academy. There are some core components to the program, and everything in this video is available in a companion guide, which will be sent to you with a bunch of other resources in an email from Carrie. The first thing you'll need to do is identify whether your student needs to use the Spelling Boost program or not. So if your student is an early reader or an early speller, you will likely have them stay with this original UFLI Lesson Day program. But if you have students who need enrichment or you feel like they need further practice, then they can do the activities in the Spelling Boost. Essentially, what's happening is we're adding spelling as a regular component to lessons on day 1 and day 2 with UFLI. When you go to the filing cabinet to get your decodable text or the information from the UFLI manual that's double-sided in the page protector sheet, there will also be a blue file, a blue page in a page protector that will have information on it regarding spelling and the lesson that you're working on. So this page here would be a blue and double-sided in a page protector. Each of these pages has instructional considerations, common errors, exceptions to the rules, and maybe other information that's not available through UFLI. Every spelling list page will have a visual and a keyword to help them remember the spelling rule. And then at the bottom of the second page will be this chart with heart words and regular words, challenge words, and then some sentences as well, all of which I'll refer to later. At the end of every unit with UFLI, there will be a reference page with all of the keywords for that spelling unit. So this one would be at the end of the vowel consonant the vowel consonant silent E words. There will be black and white copies of this also in page protectors that students can take home as a resource. So you're going to choose 3 spelling words, or your student's going to help you with them. 3 spelling words for a student who's doing reading and spelling with you, or you'll choose 6 spelling words on the cards for a student who's only doing spelling. You will use those words. The student can choose, or they can be words from the spelling list, or they can be words from the Orton Gillingham Red Words list if you're just starting to work with the student and getting a sense of where they're at. You'll choose an activity from here, work on that with the student during the time on lesson day 1. On lesson day 2, they will come back with the spelling activity homework done, and you'll choose one of these 9 formats to give them a spelling assessment. It's essentially a spelling test with dictation for sentences at the end. These formats go from one assessment that has words only right through to an assessment that only has sentences. At the end, after you have the spelling test finished from the student, you're going to use this page, which will be in a link at the top of your lesson plan for you to enter this information. So you'll just put information here that's required, as well as any notes for yourself to reflect on or to note different concerns with a specific spelling list. This page also has a link to the word searcher site. The word searcher site is going to help you use beginning or ending patterns or letter combinations to search for words you might want to put in your spelling list with the student. So as far as the instructional routine goes, you will deliver the spelling program at the end of the first or the second UFLI lesson plan day. You'll do a direct explicit instruction of the specific spelling patterns for at least 5 minutes. Ideally using the SOS routine. You may also be using a blending board or magnetic letters for this. You're going to choose either 3 or 6 challenging words for the students and put them on the white word cards. Send the student or the word cards home with the student and a spelling activity. When you choose a spelling activity, make sure that it's not too difficult and the student's able to balance that with their other homework. On the second day, you'll do a spelling dictation with them. The spelling dictations are in the UFLI folder after lesson 128, so you can find them there. And then when you're finished doing the assessment, then you'll use the link at the top of your lesson plan to put in the information to monitor progress. So a few key points. Remember, the words are coming ideally from the student, but they may come from the spelling list pages, the blue ones in the UFLI file folders, or the Orton-Gillingham red words, as I mentioned earlier. You'll do the SOS routine with students or another routine where you're offering direct and explicit instructions. You or the student can choose a spelling activity from the spelling activity binder. The binder will be on the top of the UFLI filing cabinet. It's a white binder. If you have the planning team planning for you, then just write your suggestions or requests from the spelling activity binder, and they'll put them into the drawers. And similarly, choose the spelling assessment that you'd like indicated at the bottom of the lesson plan, and they will put that format in the student's drawer for the next lesson. That's all the information that I have to share. If there are any questions, then let me know. I'm Derek, and I just want to thank you for your time today.